Here we go. Hey, Ken. Right.
They'll start on the ground, ETN, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down. Now this defense for the Lions, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Metcalf motions left. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Here we go, son.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. ETN up the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. You talk about this Lions defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
2nd and 9. And they'll go again with ETN. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clock.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Travis Etienne with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Now Jones. He finds Mayer here. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 46.
Triple right for Chino. Triple right for Chino. Detroit Johnson. Detroit Johnson. Up and go.
Throwing Jones. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
South salad.
Off the play fake. Jones. It gets it right back to Mayer. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Well, Charles, look, and this is probably a harbinger of things to come. He's got such trust in his tight end, and they're on back-to-back plays. We're seeing that on display.
And when they have that kind of trust, they're not as worried about what the coverage is because they feel like they know each other so well. They'll make the subtle move downfield, and the ball will end up in the right spot. And by the way, Parker, what's harbinger mean? Help me out.
Well, you're the one that taught me that a few years ago, so I'll have to lean on you for that. I'm just hoping it fit into the sentence correctly.
I must have got it from my word of the day calendar on my desk.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it.
Great.
They'll look to throw again. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
On first down, right back to Etienne. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, Fields. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to throw, Fields. And he comes back with one complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the field.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Travis Etienne with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On second down, here's Gibbs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here's Jones on 3rd down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Jones. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Gold River! Gold River!
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom up.
Now Jones going to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Quick
3rd
right, quick right, quick right. Timberland, 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 Timberland.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taken in at the 22. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
You got a mini base. What? Press. Punch right. Hey, can. Go.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
A final shot before the break. Fields going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Gibbs will try and pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Jones throwing on 4th down. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, hey.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jones. Open man right side is St. Brown. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
Rita.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Detroit. Bama.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down. It's going to be a gain of 13 there as they convert by a good 3 yards on 4th down.
Detroit Johnson.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
EQ. Matter. Hey, can't.
Here's Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
Here we go. Hey, carry. Easy. Hey, carry. Right.
To throw is Fields. And his throw here is incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. A handoff for Etienne. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
They'll run with Etienne. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
No mas. 11. Go.
Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Yep. Up.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds. The penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a give to Etienne. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chip.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Meanwhile, Jones, and this throw brought in here by Mayer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. He'll get this up to about the 44. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Jones, throw going to be caught by Davis. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
Half 18.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Great.
Back to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Dom Capers. North salad.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Timberland.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Timberland.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Fields going to change things up here. Another tote for Etienne. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second and 8.
Second and 8 coming from the 19.
11.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And this will be a Giants first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, first and 10. On first and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So the pass interference call on the offense obviously declined, and this will remain a turnover.
56.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Dancing away at the 35. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action. Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Giants are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. A give to Etienne running right. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, first down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll go again with Etienne. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of a yard.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
After the costly interception late, good job by him to keep it himself that time. Just tuck it, run it, and scramble for the marker. Don't give the coverage another chance at taking it away from you.
Straight ahead, Etienne. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Giants, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for